Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in. Frank here. So if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, please like this video, please comment below. I'm going to be talking about my everyday carry setup. I've done a video like this a couple other times on the channel years ago. It's been a while though, so I thought this would be a good time for me to go over everything that I typically carry with me on a daily basis. I'm kind of a minimalist. I try not to carry anything more than I have to, but I still want to cover all my bases for the essential stuff that you run into. But I would encourage you that after you kind of check out what I have, comment down below. Tell me what you have, or if you have any questions about any of this stuff, let me know. I appreciate it. Anyway, let's get into it. Let's start with the boring stuff first. I got my wallet. This is actually the same money clip that I've been carrying since the last time I made an everyday carry video. It's a double-sided money clip. It's just aluminum. It's called Slim Clip. Is the name of the company that makes them. I've always liked this thing. It's very slick. Fits in and out of your pocket. You can carry it in the front pocket, back pocket. You don't even know it's there. I think it holds like 9 cards or so, and then it holds some money in the back on the money clip. Very nice little money clip to have. I like it much more than a regular wallet, just because, like I said, it is so small and thin. You also want to make sure that you have like your carry permit, debit card, credit card, health insurance cards, things like that. Always want to make sure you got your essentials with you, but I think that kind of goes without saying. Next up is my keys. So I have my vehicle key. I have loyalty cards for companies, quick access. I don't even know if people use those anymore. Like the Giant Eagle cards and the Ace Hardware cards. Those seem to be a thing of the past. Everybody's using their phone for everything. But I have like keys for work, keys for home. I try to keep it low, pretty minimal if possible. And one thing else worth mentioning is I have a flash drive on my key ring too. I think it's 32 gigabytes. It's kind of nice and convenient for work, for home. If you need something on there, you have it. Every once in a while it comes in handy. Next up, I'll go over my everyday carry knife. So this is Milwaukee Fastback 6-in-1 multi-tool. It's the only utility knife I've ever carried. I have a video on this. If you're interested, check it out. I'll leave a link to it in the description below. A little bit more detail on this guy. Really practical, cost-effective tool. It's 20 bucks, and it's a great little reliable, well-designed utility knife. So I definitely recommend checking those out. Now, my other knife that I carry, periodically, I'll cycle it in and out, that I've never featured on the channel yet, is the PM4 Paramilitary 4 from Spyderco. This is the black blade with the digi camo. Pretty cool little knife. It's actually, I shouldn't say little. It's not little, but it's definitely it's a bigger size for an everyday carry knife. Very neat knife. Very reliable knife. I have a low profile clip on here. Don't remember the name of the company that makes that, but this isn't a Spyderco clip. Helps with carrying it a little bit deeper in the pocket. Very nice, very reliable knife. I really like this thing. So when I don't carry a utility knife, I usually go with the PM4. Next up is my favorite everyday carry flashlight I've ever found. There's been a few that I've had in and out of my carry rotation, like some Utilitex and a few others. They all work great. But Streamlights, I should say. I'm sorry. There's been some Streamlights, maybe like 1 or 2 Utilitex I've had. But this is my favorite one. It's very slim and very bright. It's got a rechargeable battery in it, high performance battery. It's rechargeable. It's waterproof. It's just a very nice light, and it's actually got a small zoom on the front of it too, which is pretty convenient. So I'd recommend checking this light out. Now I think they're like 40-50 bucks. So it's one of those things, you kind of get what you pay for. But Coast HP3R is the actual name on it, and it's a great little everyday carry light. Actually, I'm right-handed. I carry my light in my left pocket and then my knife in my right pocket, and I found that that's very convenient. For the longest time, I carried them both in my right pocket, and it was just more of a pain in the butt to get my hand in there to get my wallet, or I just found myself getting caught on things because I'd have 2 clips that would actually be holding both of those items in my pocket, and it would just be a little bit more in the way. Next up, we got the Citizen Eco Dive 250 mm. So this, my wife bought me this watch probably like 3 years ago, I want to say, maybe 4 years ago now. Time goes so quick. And I wear this watch everywhere. This is like my watch to go to work, my watch to go to, you know, out on a weekend if I'm going to see a movie or going out to eat or something, or doing something somewhat fancy. Even though I don't do many fancy things, this is the watch I carry everywhere with me. I always have this thing on me. I know there's a ton of smartwatches out there. I know there's you know, Apple Watches and running watches and all kinds of stuff. None of that stuff ever appealed to me. The rechargeable stuff, I don't really like it. I like the way this one looks. It's a diving watch. It's like a cheaper version of some of those Seikos out there, and I just really like this thing a lot. I think she got a good deal on it around Black Friday. So if you're interested in a watch like this, definitely check the description below. You can wait around till Christmas. You usually get a pretty good deal on them. Probably like $100 or so, maybe $150 if you get them cheap. But they're great. And I do have an aftermarket band on here. I like that, you know, woodland green color. Pretty cool. It's like a NATO band. Pretty nice setup. And then last but not least, I have my everyday carry pistol. It's clear. I checked it a bunch of times before I went on camera. It's a video I featured, or I'm sorry, a pistol I featured on the channel many times before. It's Glock 43X. Great little pistol. I don't always carry, but whenever I do, I carry a Glock 43X. At least that's what I've been carrying for the last few years. It's a great little pistol, and I carry it in a brommeland gun leather MaxCon 5 inside the waistband holster. I wear this holster probably around like the 5 o'clock position, something like that. It's a great little holster. I have videos of this holster on the channel. I actually did a review on it years ago. It's a great holster. I carried a Glock 19 for many years. Same holster, liked it so much, I just bought the same exact holster for the 43X. It's a great setup by a great company. Go check them out if you're into that sort of thing. So that's it for me. That's typically all that I carry. I don't, like I said, when I go to work I don't have the gun on me, but if I'm out and about or doing something, I'll carry the gun. I always have a reliable belt, something that's thick-walled and stiff and very rigid. You want to have that as part of your concealed carry system, so it's worth mentioning, but I don't always wear the same belt whenever I'm out. Just try to wear a reliable belt that'll balance the weight of that gun well, if that makes sense. So that's it. That's my everyday carry setup. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and definitely comment down below. Tell me what you like, what you don't like, what you guys carry. I'd be interested to hear. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.